Hey, this is Kate Bullock from Walk the Block. I'm down here in a kitchen in Varsity. We're talking to the owner of the bridge that connects real, authentic chefs to catering services across Calgary. You're going to want to check this out. Hey, this is another episode of Walk the Block with Kate Bullock. I'm down here with Daniella Jasper Okumagba, and we have just been in the kitchen eating amazing food, which was so good. And we're talking about your company, thebridge.com, BRDGE.com, and your show that's happening, very exciting. So tell me the unique experience you bring to both your clients and your chefs. Let's start with your clients.
Yeah, so for our clients, we do the work of basically scouring the city and finding all the options and going. You don't have to go and figure out what this person's rate is and if they have these different menus. We do all that for them. So they're dealing with one person, and they let us know what they want. And if we can't find it, we recommend something that's very close or very similar, or something that our team has tried that we think that they would love. So it's very more custom to making sure that their experience and their event goes really, really well.
So this is perfect for clients who need a diverse, authentic cuisine, right? And they might not know, like you're planning an event and all of a sudden you're asked to do a blend between, Korean and Portuguese, and you're like, well, I got you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly. So it could be things like that where either there's someone who's from that ethnic background and just doesn't know who to go to, because a lot of them are home cooks, a lot of them have restaurants. So it's like, where do I go, and is it going to be reliable, and that kind of thing. So we're kind of that trustworthy foundation for them. And those who want to have something different, who are the foodies of the group, or who are looking to have those different options like you mentioned, it makes it way easier to organize when you just deal with us.
Totally, and because your focus is the client experience and the logistics, right? You're not worried about like, is this too much to put on the chef's to-do list and all this stuff. You really are focused about making sure that their event goes off without a hitch when it comes to the food.
Yes, exactly. And when it comes to catering, there's a lot of moving parts that a lot of people don't recognize. Like there's the shopping for the ingredients, making sure it meets the right margins. You need more people. How is it gonna get there? Transporting it, setting it up, all that kind of cleaning it up. It's a lot of work, and it doesn't always take one or two people. It's a team. It's a very big team. So making sure that the chefs can just focus on what it is that they do best. Logistics, getting things there, that's where I feel like that's where my expertise comes in. It's one of the people that I've met, that I've partnered with, and understanding this industry. I really want to make sure that at the end of the day, if someone wants a taste of home, it's easily accessible.
I love that, because that means so much, right? You are giving somebody a gift when they get to try the food that reminds them of home. And I think too, like you've catered one of our events.
Yeah.
And it was a vibe. Like you had it was beautifully plated, and like we got so much amazing feedback. Like who catered that? Who catered that? Like, oh my God, it was so good. How do I get more of that? So I think, it's nice to have another option, right? Like we're so used to getting the same catering, but to have something completely unique, like there was not a crumb left on the plates, right?
And I brought extra. And I brought a little bit extra just in case. Yeah, no, it was great.
You were absolutely amazing. You took care of it all. It was just like I plugged in Daniela and it was worry-free. And I think that for me, like as planning that event, like, man, I'm going to you every single time because I just didn't have to stress about it. And I think that's a gift for people who have 10,000 things on their event planning list.
Yeah, I can only imagine. And I think food is hard because you also have to take into consideration dietary restrictions, variety of options. Is someone allergic to something? So finding a restaurant that can accommodate all those things is very difficult. So if companies wanted to work with us, event planners want to work with us, simply knowing exactly what they're looking for or an idea of what they're looking for, that's all we need. And then after that, we can provide options, ideas, and then take it from from there.
And you accommodate all those dietary needs.
Yeah, halal, gluten-free, lactose-free, whatever else it may be, celiac, all that different stuff. and the chefs are so incredibly talented. Many of them make things different ways.
Yeah.
We actually have a vegan Vietnamese chef as well. So vegan food that's Vietnamese, like you can try delicious things like that as well. And it's like a really nice, like she's like 74-year-old lady, like she's like in the Northeast, like I don't even, what's the name of her restaurant? And I remembered I'll put on my show, but you guys should definitely go check it out. She's a one-man show. She runs that entire restaurant, and her food is amazing. Vegan food, and yeah, Christina, her name's Christina. But yeah, I'll plug in her name in the future here, but she's very good. Yeah, she's incredibly talented.
So let's talk about your chefs. You know, a lot of your chefs are immigrants here to Calgary, right? Might not be born and raised, but they come here and they were chefs in their country before they came, and starting a business is hard. It's hard, and like knowing how to navigate all of the new area and not knowing anybody, it's difficult. So how do you support that?
Yeah, I think the first part is recognizing if a chef is ready for entrepreneurship. I think when it comes to business, like you can have the dream and everything like that, but if they're not driven to actually what it could take, the reality of what it takes to start the business, then it's gonna be very difficult. So the first thing that we wanna make sure is this person is on board with the ups and downs, how much it could cost, and planning towards that. So then we're able to say, okay, hey, these are the documents that you need. So we go through business license, certificate, finding you a kitchen, scheduling your inspection, and then getting you liability insurance as well. So when you start, you have a platform where nobody can say you didn't do all of the right things. And then from there, we talk about what are your most popular dishes? Like, what do you want to be? What do you want to do? Do you want to be a caterer, or do you want to be a private chef, or do you want to be someone who's making snacks? Like, what's the vision of what you're trying to create? So then we're able to actually pair them with exactly the resources that they need to start. So, for example, when it comes to marketing, right? Like nobody knows what your food tastes like. Your samosas are the same as the samosas I had down the street, right? Like what makes it different? So we put them in situations where there's people, a group of people, where we can say, hey, we're gonna be delivering these samosas on Tuesday next week. Get in on this, they're free, just try them out, let us know what you think. And it's an incredible conversion because they think about, the next week, what's coming up the next week? And for them, they're able to test out more markets of people and understand who their customers are. So at the end of the day, we're streamlining that testing process. People love to eat anyways. Like you say, hey, do you want to try these empanadas that you try? Like, sure. Do you want to try these samosas? Sure. Like people are always open to try something different, especially when it's free. But the consistency and the availability and the accessibility that we provide makes it super easy for not just the clients and their experience, but for the chefs, and understanding that these are the steps that I need to take in order for my business to grow.
Which, I mean, I wish somebody had given me the recipe for business when I started, because I think we're like, oh yeah, it's gonna just all happen, right? And we fail forward, we iterate to success, but it's not easy. So having somebody like you come in and be like, well, look, this is step 1, step 2, step 3, this is how you get there, and I'll handle all the logistics for you. Like, man, if somebody said that to my business, sign me up. Like, take my money. Where do I pay? Right? Because that part of the business is hard. Because no one gets into business being like, ooh, I want to do the business administration side of this.
Yeah. Or like you actually have to file your tax or keep track of your tax numbers and all that kind of stuff.
No one gets into business to do taxes.
I'm like, I don't even know what that means. I don't know what that means. Like, I'm the face. I'm just doing the thing. But at the end of the day, like, those things need to get done. Like, you can't operate in darkness, or can only do it for so long.
So you're the light.
No, I wouldn't say that.
Yes, you are. No, I love what you're doing. You're building a strong community. Your chefs just love you, right?
Those guys are family. Like, I honestly, every single one of my chefs, I know their stories. I know how many kids they have. I know what they're dealing with. So I know what kind of risk they're taking. So I understand that. And I would never send my chefs in to cook for one person unless they're cooking like a ton, because I understand and I value their time. So they really trust me to make sure that I'm putting them in the right positions for success, and I take that with deep gratitude and honor, because these are their families, right? These aren't, people are doing this on the side in hopes of being able to, pay their kids college one day, or learn English, right? Like they can cook very well. Cooking, it's not hard to say, hey, can you make that was delicious? Make it again 20 more times.
Yeah.
That's a simple thing to communicate as opposed to like saying who I am. This is who I am. This is what I do without a translator. So like they have all of them have different goals and what they want to accomplish. But I think at the end of the day, like the trust that on the business side, like we're with you to make sure that you succeed is something that we really value.
I love that. That's beautiful. So people want to order, they can order different ways. Like you're running an event, you want to cater an event. You need to bring lunch into the office for the office, you can do that if you're an office manager. You can sign up on this like Wednesday box or Tuesday box thing where weekly deliveries.
Yeah.
If you're in the office every Monday, Wednesday, Thursday or whatever, you can set up your weekly and get to try food from like authentic, good food from all over the world. They contact you. Best way is to
send us an email at info@thebridge.com, or they can call us at 587-287-4011, or they can reach out and send an inquiry through our website, or they can send me a LinkedIn. I think my information now is I don't know if it's on the screen.
Yes. We're going to put everything down below. Thebridge.com is without an I, BRDGE.com without an I. You go and try some of this food. It's amazing. It's going to make your next event, your next office meeting spicy.
Oh, that's a little bit. That's a little bit of it. But yeah, time to go on an adventure. Travel around the world with every order.
Love it.